Cougars, my name is Shamar, here to bring you your weekly news. The date is February 23rd. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Now put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Here are some tips that you can follow to start running with the pack. Boom.
Good morning, Cougars. I am Neelan with your pack tips. This week is Kindness Week, so always remember to treat your classmates and teachers with respect. Remember to also follow the golden rule and always be a little kinder than necessary. Thank you, Cougars, and now on to the 8th grade pack award winners. Here is a video from the 8th grade honor roll students, made by the tech team.
Good morning, Cougars. My name is Deborah Narvaez, here with your school news for the week. There will be a soccer tournament on March 5th in March Middle School. A reminder for the 8th graders, please turn in your course request for Rancho Verde. And a reminder from the nurse, COVID rates have dropped down and the medical director of California will be revisiting the school on February 28th to talk about the mask mandate. And don't forget, if you show pack during semester 1, you will be invited to Carl's Jr. lunch activity. The science fair ceremony will be today in the library at 1:30 p.m. Now here's a video for the 7th grade honor roll winners. February is National Black History Month, a time to reflect, recognize, and honor the invaluable contributions of African Americans to our nation's economic, political, cultural, and social landscape. In that spirit, it is important that we acknowledge that the struggle for freedom, equal rights, and justice continues today. We must continue to follow the footsteps of those who made the enduring sacrifices that guided this nation towards a brighter future. Thank you. Now here is your Black History Trivia. Did you know that it was against the law to marry someone of a different race? It was illegal in over 15 states and punished by jail time. Here is their story.
On a hot summer night in 1958, law enforcement officers burst into the bedroom of Mildred and Richard Loving and placed them under arrest. The Lovings hadn't gone on a crime spree, but they were public enemies in the eyes of the Commonwealth of Virginia. Mr. and Mrs. Loving were thrown in jail for getting married, an act prohibited in Virginia, all because the Lovings didn't share the same skin color. The legal battle that followed culminated in the United States Supreme Court decision of Loving versus Virginia, which would forever cast the Lovings among the heroes of the civil rights movement. Richard Loving, a white man, and Mildred Loving, an African American and Native American woman, were married in Washington, D.C. after falling in love as teenagers in rural Virginia. However, their return to Virginia and cohabitation as husband and wife violated the Commonwealth's anti-miscegenation law known as the Racial Integrity Act. The act forbade interracial marriages, specifically marriages between white people and those who qualified as, quote, colored, unquote. After their arrest, both Mr. and Mrs. Loving pled guilty to violating the anti-miscegenation law. Rather than serving 1 year in prison, the Lovings accepted a suspended sentence and were banished from Virginia for 25 years. The Lovings later filed a motion to vacate the state court judgment, which the trial court denied. The Virginia Supreme Court of Appeals affirmed. The United States Supreme Court granted cert.
According to the U.S. Supreme Court, marriage is one of the basic civil rights of man, fundamental to our very existence and survival. Thank you, Cougars, and have a great day.
Good morning, Cougars. My name is Shamar, here to bring you your weekly weather report. As I walk over here so you guys can see, there will be a high in the 50s on Wednesday and a high in the 70s here on Tuesday. Now, here's a video from the Vista Verde Tech team to recognize the honor roll students from semester 1. Thank you.
Hi Cougars, my name is Chloe with your Quote of the Week. The Air is Only the Place Free from Prejudice by Bessie Coleman.